Okay, that was good right there. Oh, okay, I'm live. Hey guys. Just give me a second quickly. Just gotta get something to drink, you guys. Okay. Let's see if anybody comes through. Okay. All right. Some things I want to talk about, of course. It's so good. Mm. I need to order Walmart. I always have like 3 or 4 drinks. I always have water, juice, and like coffee. She said, Lord, watch over my nigga, my man, my baby daddy, and my husband. That's hilarious. Happy Father's Day, idiots. Oh my God. You know what? You guys need to watch The Queen Maker. There's nobody in my live right now, of course, but I don't mind talking to nobody, okay? But you guys need to go look at The Queen Maker and check out her videos. And it's just enlightening, you know? There we go. It's just enlightening. That's all. It's just very enlightening. All right, so let's get to chatting. Okay. Maria has some things I wanted to go over. For my last couple of videos, I just wanted to touch base and chat about those things. If anybody had any questions or comments. Okay. What just happened? All righty. Okay. Okay. I heard myself saying that and I'm like, okay, okay. When I go back and watch my videos, it's weird. Oh my God. Great. It's another Jurassic Park out. Oh my goodness. When does it end? When does it end? Okay, so there are spiritual meanings to the hours. You know, I'm always looking up the spiritual symbolism of things or the spiritual background on things. And I just wanted to touch base on that. What time you should be waking up and what time you should be going to bed. Just some information for you to have to help elevate your mind so that your manifestations come in as quickly as possible. The only true reason why your manifestations aren't coming in as quickly as possible is because you are living in the past. Okay, you need to be living in the present or the future so it meshes. Okay. The reason why it is, and I talked about this in another video, so we're just going over some things I've already talked about. The reason why you could not be manifesting as quickly as possible is because you're too dense. Okay, we're already dense enough. We already fell from grace. Okay, we are humans and we are heavy. We are heavy in our minds. We are heavy when we eat, and our situations and conversations are very heavy. We're not lighthearted enough. We're not light in the mind using being humorous. Seems like I'm allergic to all of the fruit now. That is making me nauseous because I put lemon in my water. And I ate a grape earlier and I felt nauseous in the Uber. I was like, what is happening? I already threw up from the avocado. No, no, no. Okay. I had to clear my palate out. All right. Right. So one of the reasons why you may not be manifesting as quickly as possible is because you need to be more lighthearted, humorous. You need to relax. People are not saying relax because you're too loud or anything like that. They're telling you to relax because so that your thoughts flow, you flow, so your blood flows in a natural way, in a balanced manner. And you eat too heavy. Heavy, heavy. You got so heavy, baby. Yeah, yeah. Heavy, baby. You got so heavy on me. Y'all remember that from Dreamgirls? But yeah, so you're too heavy. You need to lighten up. Another cliche saying, right? You need to lighten up. You need to be more. Okay, here's some cliches. You need to lighten up. You need to be lighthearted. You need to eat light. You need to be lighter. You know, all these are symbolic for lightening the mood. I'm just trying to lighten the mood. Your mood is too heavy. Your mood is too dark. And there's a duality. So light is a duality word. And you just need to lighten up, okay? So that things flow. And so eating heavy and not being humorous enough or childlike enough and having a heavy heart, you know what all that means, being dreary and down and all that stuff. You want to get rid of that stuff. All right. You want to be more lighthearted. You want to be light in the mood. You want your mood and you want everything to be lighter. Okay. All right. So just know the next time you start manifesting, they don't tell you to breathe for nothing. They tell you to take a deep breath. You want to take a deep breath the right way, not the or the don't do that. Do it the right way. Try to invest your time in yourself. That's what that means. Like do things the way they ought to be done. Okay, how many people from the East Coast over here? I'm from the East Coast. I'm from Jersey. I'm a Jersey girl living in Vegas. You already know what it is. And I feel like you can manifest easily on this side of the realm because it's very airy. Over in the East Coast, I was manifesting because Philadelphia sits on top of a portal and there's a lot of spiritual folks there. And you're able to manifest there. But over here, it seems to happen a little bit more quickly. It happens quickly over here. And I like that about the West Coast. And you can manifest within 30 minutes. You can hear something back from your thoughts, from your true clear thoughts. You could expect to hear something back within 30 minutes. 30 minutes to 3 days. I wouldn't even say it takes 3 days. If you're thinking about something and you're hardcore about that, you could expect to hear some feedback within 30 minutes. It has happened to me. I've been here for about 6-7 years. I've been here 7 years. Because my daughter will be 10. So I've been here for 7 years. I've been here for 7 years, so that means I was married for 6 years. I've been married for 6 years. All right. And all that has happened quickly over here. I got married in no time, met my husband in no time, I got a house in no time. It was easy for me to think, period. And that's a good thing. Another tip to manifesting is running water. Have you ever felt like you get things done with running water? Well, I have. I feel like I am totally focused when I hear running water. I either turn on a nice podcast or I just turn on my faucet or my shower, and I do most of my thinking in the shower. I do most of my manifesting and thinking in the shower. And so with that being said, you want to take your shower around 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. And here's why. Instead of associating the hours with the planets, because that's old school to me, I looked up, we need to get to the bottom of these things, okay? You know, I'm an Aquarius, and you know, I got to get to the bottom of some things in order to get things together, okay? And so I wake up between 3:45 and 6 a.m. I'm up by 6 a.m. I would love, most of the time, I'm up by 4:30, 5 o'clock. 3:45 is my target goal. 6 a.m. is the hour of resurrection. Okay. It is the hour that Christ rose around this time. After his 3-day stumble, he got back up at 6 a.m. ish. Okay. This is the time of the sun, illumination and clarity, purpose. Okay. You should be praying at this time. You can get dressed at this time. That's why I said it's good to go ahead and take your shower around 6 a.m. so that you're ready for the day at 7. 7 a.m. you should be setting intentions, planning tasks, and connect with the divine favor. You can also take a shower at this time. 7 a.m. is a little late for me, but it's a great hour to set intentions. And if you're going to be in the shower, 6 a.m., because I got to be up before the kids get up so that I'm ready, because even my kids wake up early. And this is probably why my daughter manifests as well, because she takes her shower at like 7. All right, 7 a.m. This is morning time. Okay. And if you want us to go through all the hours together and you want to hear more about the hours, I'm probably going to make a video about it. So stay tuned for that. I just wanted to come on here and chat and talk about numerous different things that we've been talking about. Let's see. We also went over the lesser keys of Solomon. And I seen that in one of my videos that I had lesser keys and I had greater keys. That could be a bit confusing. Both are under Solomonic or whatever. But there's a lesser keys and there's a greater keys. The lesser keys are the demons, and the greater keys are angelic magic. And I have a book for that. So I just recently took my books into my room. So if you want me to tap into that, let me know. And we can tap into that as we go. Everything I talk about is in the Bible. I'm not telling you that you need to completely turn your life over to Christianity, but the Bible is a foundation that everyone needs to clarify their mind. Also, in another video, we talked about naming yourselves and the reason why Adam had to name all the animals. It's because he had dominion over all. The animals belong to us. Adam and Eve didn't know the assignment, but that's okay. Do any of you mofos know the assignment? Do you know why you're here? Do you know why you're back again? Resurrected like Jesus. Jesus is the ultimate example. So whatever he has done, God, your God will do for you. His God did that for him, and your God will do this for you. And you can kill yourself and start over, not in a suicidal manner, but in a symbolic manner, as in the ego. So don't come for me. And you can resurrect yourself and come back to life as a new person, as a new persona, or a new archetype. We can also talk about the life or life being a game. I have some notes on that. Dream interpretations. Oh, that just went away. It's time for me to get a new phone. But anyway, I just wanted to go over a little bit of the things that we've been talking about in the videos, just to, see if anybody wanted to hop in here and have a Q&A session with me. That didn't happen, and that's okay, because you guys will watch this later. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and end this stream. And thanks for tuning in when you do. Thanks in advance. See you guys.